thinking like that. Looking at his driving style right now, do you think he's taking that into consideration? Okay. Okay. He is. Damn. All right. Well, here it is. We're coming back down again. This is gonna bring them into the final lap. We're gonna go ahead and go on board. Oh, we got something happening. To pay today and cooperate today, and we can just move on and have a very good Sunday. Sean Nashan is first in the drivers' championship at this point in time, and as that clock ticks down, we are getting ready to roll. I'm going on board with the fifth person because I like to see some action from the front, like to peep some action in my rearview mirror to see what's going on back there. If anything's going to happen, we can catch a spin cam, and Racer X210 is going to be our cameraman for today. We are going on board with him. We see the rear right there. We see the front. Lights are out, and we are off. Oh, that was a little bit of a jutting on the off. We got a lot of burning rubber peeling right there. We're going to see who's going to make this first turn. Oh, Racer, hey! Oh, my gosh! Wildcat! Holy shit, Wildcat! What in the fuck was that? That was our first spin cam, and it was ultimately horrible and detrimental to that race. Wildcat, now mind your manners and your temper. No getting in the live chat. Take it to the driver's cool down room. Sit down. Grab yourself a bottle of Fiji. Get you a towel and just relax and watch your brothers race. And then go off. But damn it, that is one way to start off. It's not even the 4th of July, and Wildcat shows us what's up. Hot damn. Yeah. See how the rest of this race goes. Now, I'd hate this race to be front-loaded with a lot of action like that, although it was very unfortunate. And then the rest be boring as shit. Right now, we're on board with So Fresh. Oh, we got a bunch of locking up. Looks like we got a little bit of rubbing. Oh, yeah, this back here is going to get interesting, people. We're going to sit right back here and watch and see what the hell just happens. Stinky One, Big Oracle, Big Helicopter in the Sky. What the hell do you think happened right there? It happened so fast. Yeah, man, that right there it was very. I don't know what the hell happened right there. It was ugly for Wildcat. I could only imagine, and I wouldn't disagree if he's a little disgruntled right now. But we're gonna see what happens if Racer X210 goes into the pit, maybe get some type of repair. Oh, we're running over cones, people. Crazy driver on track. Sean, not Sean. Crazy driving. Wiry Supreme with the fastest lap, 135.2. Our most recent driver to join the grid had his first race and had his first DNF all in the same time. That's the way you consolidate, and that's what you call Walmart or Sam's or Costco, BJ's shopping. Get it all in bulk at one point in time. Here we go right here. We're on board with a Ferrari, at least a red car. Is it a Ferrari? It's just a livery that looks like a Ferrari, but I did see a Ferrari on track. Pretty sure that's all due to Lewis Hamilton getting ready to go to Ferrari in 2025. People are already getting ready to switch over from Mercedes liveries to Ferrari liveries. I have my own livery, and I don't race much, except for this morning when I was testing some things out, and it didn't work out at all. I was just talking to Stinky One about that. But as we sit right now with S450, one of our most consistent, very polite, considerate, and aggressive drivers win the EB. We're going to see if he can have a bit better race this time around. He's had some unfortunate situations and maybe some unfortunate pace. And there goes some blocking. I heard a little touch right there on the front wing. Hope there's no flap damage or core damage there. We're going to see what's happening right here with Cornbread. Helion right now, 0.2 seconds out within DRS range when that has happened. He's right behind So Fresh. So Fresh is in second place. Hillion's third on the podium at this point in time in the race, which we got 25 more laps to go. He is in the slip. He does not have DRS. He's going to get this on merit, or he is not. I don't think he is. It probably wasn't the best place to try a pass right there. What do you think, Stinky One? Was that a good place to try a pass or not? All right, here we go again on merit on the slip. He's going to try it right here in the first corner coming down the main straight, and he gets it. Way to seal that deal, Helion. That was really nice, brother. But he's going to fight it. So Fresh is going to fight it. And if So Fresh is edging back out there, oh, he plays him hard. Helion gives him a little bro tap right there. I like a little dapping on track. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm not a rapper. Okay, here it is. Sean not Sean. Oh shit. Now we're gonna see some passing action right here. Sean not Sean's gonna be trying to work his way up from fourth. Started last, gonna work his all the way up from fourth into first place. If that's what he's aiming for. It is up to Hillian and So Fresh to keep that from happening as much as possible within the bounds of considerate and gentlemanlike racing. But oh, like sparks are flying right there. Sean not Sean's gonna try to go around the outside and he doesn't get it done right there. Comes out that corner pretty smooth and he's on the gas. You can hear it. He's on the accelerator. He's off. All you see is the reflection of Hillian's car in his engine cover, and that's about it that he's going to see. It's going to get further and further back, probably. Knowing Sean, not Sean. Oh, nice turn on this, what I would call a double apex. I like that. Good in your entry. Can you exit? Your entry heavily affects your exit on a damn double apex. I can tell you that shit. You better line it up right, or you're going to be sitting over there looking crazy. Oh, Hillian's not going to let that go easy. He's coming back. He does not have DRS, so this is all on merit, all on the slipstream. I like that. Old school racing. He's not going to get it done in this chicane. There's way too much speed to shave. Oh, shit, he came in hot right there, but he had to get the brake. Oh, yeah, he might be able to get it here. Sneaky One is right. We're going, oh, DRS for both of these, so it is a push coming down the straight, but, damn it. The DRS definitely saved him. DRS saved him right there. Let's go on board with S450 right here. We do have a super chat in the YouTube. It says, Uno says, blessings all twin. Have an awesome race. Big shout out to you, brother. Appreciate that. King Ream, Racer X sitting last at this point in time. Good thing is Wildcat will receive a point. Less than 10 drivers on the grid. Although the system will not award him one, we do have a committee that decided 10 cars or less on the grid, you go out, you still get a point. So sit back and get your powdered donut and get some coffee, brother. I like an apple fritter, to be honest. And that maple and bacon donut is the shit if you haven't tried it. What kind of donut do you like? Oh, shit. S450 looking as if right there he had a problem. Sean, not Sean, is past So Fresh as Big Oracle, Big Helicopter, the Sneaky One in the sky has repeated it. But Wiry is not in vision yet. It's not even in field of view yet. It's not even in Sean not Sean's sights yet. Will he be soon or shortly? He's only 4 seconds behind, and I say only right now because we've seen the pace that Sean not Sean can have. 4 seconds to cover within 23 laps is definitely highly going to happen. It's not even. Sean not Sean now collecting the fastest lap at 132.137, knocking Wiry's fastest lap off. And by the way, if he keeps that fastest lap, he will have an extra point, which will keep furthering his distance in the championship standings. All right, who's going to pit first, if you want? Who's going to pit first? And why is that? Okay. Now, what if somebody had chosen to go on the mediums to start with? What kind of plan would that be? Okay. Roger that. Roger that. S450 popping in the DRS, and it looks like he may be close trying to make this pass, and he does make it on Cornbread. By the way, big shout out to Cornbread. I've been making a mistake this entire time. It is not the mechanic that supplied those golden, nice, sweet honey buns that you all receive for driver of the day. It is Cornbread, Electronic Cornbread, who has supplied those honey buns. Big shout out, and there will be a few honey buns that will run over into our grudge racing as the Formula One season comes up on the horizon. So be on the lookout for that. We still will be doing some driver of the day honey bun shipping when about a few of the races into the season on the break. So be ready to receive your honey bun and your Formula One driving card. S450, I'm looking for him to have a better race this time. I'm looking for him to get that podium, collect a few more points. Of course, he is 40 points out from Sean Nashon, so Sean Nashon would have to have a tremendous DNF, and he would have to collect first place for the next 2 races in order to recapture that championship point standing. Sean Nashon would have to get no points, and he would have to get all of the points, including a fastest lap just for good measure. So that's the possibilities there. There is no possibility third and below, but to let you all know, Galactus and Sylvia Witt Kelly have supplied coffee mugs for 5th to 10th place, so all top 10 will get something from the Wolfpack Racing Series. So that is an awesome thing. Congratulate and thank them for that as well. Oh yeah, he does. I just caught it on the tail end, bro. Yeah, Hill does get overtaken by Fresh right there. This is a nice little battle going on between these two. They've exchanged positions already before. Now they're exchanging positions again. Now we're going to see what Hillian will be able to do, given that he will have that detection DRS zone. So we're going to see what he's able to do and see if he can't recapture that position back. We might have a go and take battle going on here for some time, at least until the pit stop window comes up. These two drivers might be battling, or if So Fresh has looked after his soft compound tires a bit better than Hillian, he may be able to keep that advantage. But not having he does not have DRS. I don't believe he's outside of DRS from Sean Nashon, so he won't have that advantage, while Hillian will have it as long as he can stay within a second. So we're going to look and see what that's going to reveal for us real shortly here. By the way, I had no idea that Topps was still selling Garbage Pail Kids. They are still available. That shit was crazy when I saw it. But yeah, Garbage Pail Kids, the ugly card that you want to own. Two laps, Oracle. All right, Big Bird Helicopter Oracle Stinky One in the sky says 2 laps. Sean Nashon will have his podium first place finish in the making. Right now, he is going ahead. He's kneading it, putting the flour on it, getting the pan ready. He's stuffing it in. He's going to put it in the oven coming up really soon, and then he's going to wait for these golden, nice rolls to pop out. Put some butter on them, a little bit of garlic, and he's going to have a good breakfast this morning with those nice homemade rolls. Let's see what Sean Nashon can do. Damn it. Sneaky One says these two drivers aren't necessarily fighting each other more than they are trying to leapfrog each other to the front, which would be an interesting tactic right there. So Fresh tires looked a bit dirty right there, but now they look clean. Don't forget, EA Sports has one of the best engines in the world that they're going to apply to the other games coming up forward, and that's a lie. I just told you that on a Sunday, so let me pray about it. Here we go. So Fresh is doing his best to try to stay out there. Hillian definitely has him outside of DRS, so that's going to help Hillian so long as he can manage to do a clean lap, utilize his ERS as much as he can in the right way, but not too much, just to kind of stay out there. That may help him, and it looks like, yeah, he's definitely going to do that. So coming down this main straight, the 0.6 seconds, and here it is. Oh yeah, Wiry Supreme has been living a nice life, running the Sauber kick livery, but Sean Nashon is Jaws, and you're in the water with a floaty, a duck floaty, may I add, and those are not good combinations to survive this attack. But he's probably going to, right, he's looking to kick him out of first. Good job, equivocation on the words right there. Sneaky One using the kick for a kick to do some 16-bar rap shit. I like it. Here we are, and we got Sean Nashon. He's going to play it nice and smooth. I think he's pretty confident that this is going to happen no matter what his bro up front does. Wiry is probably running scared for his life like a seal on a piece of ice out there in the Arctic. You just got a damn killer whale out there just hungry. He hasn't eaten. That seal's not a good time. It's a lot of anxiety. Holy shit, here he goes right here, and he's got his nose in the gearbox, and he's gonna live another turn. He's gonna live one more turn. We're gonna watch this from the rearview mirror just to see how this attack is going to happen, and then we will catch a glimpse from the side as Sean's car just goes ahead and drives on by and into the sunset. Likely that's what will happen. Maybe. But right here, Reed having a nice reemergence from his first GP with us just a week ago. Out front, of course, by reverse grid, but he's been holding it down. And now he's having to hold it down against one of the most successful drivers in the first race series. So we're going to see what happens. It doesn't look like it's completely easy for Sean right here. This likely, good job there, not being overzealous, Sean, and right there a little dirt on the tires as Wiry gets that cleaned off, coming down the main straight, and Sean will be coming around the mountain. When he comes, there he goes. Yep, Sean, there he goes. Kicks him right on in the back, and we're going to see what happens right here. Wiry can offer up any type of rebuttal to that rat bar, as the battle is three rounds in a rat battle, and right here you just saw round one, and it's likely some battlers choke in round two and just give it all up, and then it's a done deal on round three, and that likely will be when you see 5 seconds of gap between Wiry and Sean round three, and then it's a closer. So not technically a body, but a gentleman's 30. Man, I think that this track is I think it's a bit too long in the tooth to remove that DRS zone. I honestly think it would be better if they had it. A little bit more action on track, a little bit more opportunity for drivers. That's how I feel. I mean, because we got Austria. Austria has how many DRS zones? 3? Yeah. Yeah, too many. Yeah, for 2 DRS zones. That's what it is. Yes, that's just way too much, man. It's just way too much for that track. Given this track, it's yeah. How do you feel about it? What is your take on it from a more professional? Mm. That DRS zone in there. I agree. And what do you? Hards. He comes in on hard, goes out on hard tires. So Stinky One, Big Bird, Oracle in the Sky. Tell us what this means for the rest of the drivers and what this possibly means for Wiry going in and coming off softs, going on hards, where we spoke to going on mediums the second set. I definitely agree on that, and I'm waiting to see how that works. Now, of course, although this does not put him in position for the championship overall, this could likely, maybe, depending on how situations go with Sean, you never know what could happen. Of course, that is still the same with Wiry, but Wiry being on those hard tires and able to be out in front, of course, Sean's going to have to pit. And like you spoke to his gap, and we got 2 other drivers going into the pits, I think that it's possible. Oh, we got this guy, Hillian, running into the pit wall. What the hell? A little kiss right there. But I think that maybe possible, maybe he could get a first place, maybe he get a race win, depending on if Sean has some complications there. Medium tires, as Stinky One called it. There goes mediums. Mediums, yellow striped tires, mustard and mayonnaise going on around here. There we go. And more mustard coming out of the pit. Drivers going on to medium. Wiry coming in, going on hard. Stinky One, Oracle, Big Bird in the Sky called it. And we have Electronic Cornbread coming on now, our honey bun supplier. And we're going to see what tires he's going to go on. Will they match his livery, or will he go on some hard tires? And it looks like he's putting on... Oh, it looks like he is going on hard tires. Okay, all right. He's also trying to capitalize on that, knowing that he's several positions back, hoping that he can hold that, manage that tire, and beat the undercut on the other drivers, and maybe make up a few positions. In his position right now, Stinky One in 6th place. How Was that pretty much likely the best strategy to go with, or should he have went ahead and probably taken a set of mediums? Got you. Okay. And I'm going to say right now, the only two drivers to not pit and still on soft compound is Sean Nashon at the very top and Racer X210 at the very back. Everybody in between has pitted once and going on medium, all hard compound tires. Now, we know we've seen Sean Nashon make some tires last for several laps. At this point in time, he's likely probably going to go on mediums to have that softer compound other than the hards. But if he can take these tires to what, I mean, having a 20-second gap, he can probably go ahead and take them on the way out to what, 20 laps? Mm. Oh, he pits now. He pit. There it is. All it. Yeah, and that pit crew definitely is not Mercedes-like. That was a non-Mercedes pit stop right there. That was very efficient. I was looking for him to be held up a bit more in the pits, and right now he is coming back out. Oh, it is going to be close, and Wiry does pass him. The big helicopter stinky one. Oracle in the sky calls it again. Shit, I need the lottery numbers, and if you don't know how to do it, I need you to practice this shit, and then I will make sure that I will give you 60% and take a 40% cut if you come up with these lottery numbers, Oracle. That was an awesome call. I don't mind taking the smaller percentage. You did all the brain work. I just went up there and bought the ticket. I don't mind it. Oh my goodness. And now we're going to see, like you said, he's got the better compound tires. He's on the hard. So I think at this point in time, again, Stinky One, Big Oracle, Helicopter in the Sky calls it right. He is looking to secure second place on that podium. Sean Nashon having mediums is definitely, he's not holding Sean Nashon off. These tires getting operational temperature. It's a wrap for Wiry. But it would be awesome to see Wiry come in second race and get second place. That would be completely cool. Right now we got So Fresh, 0.5 seconds behind Hillian. These two drivers still at it, have already pit stopped. They are on mediums. We're going to see what happens here. Now at this point in time, I don't know if they're still going to have this dynamic of maybe leapfrogging or going. I think there's going to be competitors. We do have some gray clouds in the sky. I wonder how heavy those things are going to get, even though we have glimpses of sun. Don't know if there's going to be rain in the forecast or not, but we will see. If there is, these drivers are going to have one hell of a wrench thrown into their plans. And it's open. Okay, there it is. We have another call, fastest lap. Oh, there it is. And he's through. Nice job, Wiry. Way to be a gentleman about that. I can't say I would have been so giving there. I probably would have pitched down a little bit. I'm not going to front. I would have pitched down a little bit on Sean Nashon, making him maybe take some other things into consideration, but definitely letting him through if he has it. I don't want to push him out there to cut any grass or anything, turn it into a John Deere, but a little bit more contest there in a very mild way I probably would have employed. But Wiry just goes ahead and lets him through. I think he's pretty much conceded that he's not going to have that, taking up some dirt on those tires as he comes a little bit over that curve. Still in second place, 9 seconds behind him is So Fresh, so that's a pretty confident lead right there. Hillian right now still behind So Fresh by 0.8 seconds, just inside of DRS range. Whether he had that detection zone at that point in time or not, we won't know until we hear the beep and it goes in. If you don't hear a beep, then you know he doesn't have shit. He's gonna have to keep earning it. By the way, the glimpse of that carbon fiber on that right wheel fairing is pretty damn awesome. Carbon fiber is addictive. It is. I waited 8 months for Japan to custom build me a carbon fiber damn gurney. 3 seconds. 3 seconds, bro. Oh my goodness, Sticky One, you are absolutely awesome. You're like the Rain Man of Formula One without counting all the toothpicks. And he calls it 130.437. I am taking Stinky One to Vegas. I am Tom Cruise, and he is Rain Man, and we are gonna make some money. Gonna make some money. I don't know, you know, if he wants to, you know, to get his hand beat off for counting cards, but it is a risk that we may have to take. Well, I'm not doing any counting. They know I'm not the one counting cards. I'm just with you. So I'm going to get beat up too. It's just not my hands. I'm going to get punched a lot in the stomach. But the person who counts the cards usually gets the hands beat. They want you not to use your fingers anymore. You know, hey, trust me. Some places you get caught stealing, you're going to be stealing donuts for the rest of your life. You don't want that. Just stay honest, people. Stay honest. But with Stinky One displaying these incognitive skills, I just got to try to put them to use. All right, here we go. 0.6 seconds behind So Fresh. It. Okay. So there is a limit to this friendliness that we see right now. Definitely. And people, please remember Delta Zero Productions on board with us today doing this wonderful racing broadcast on Sunday. There is the awesome package that the world driving champion of the Wolfpack Grudge Racing Series will get, and we will be seeing that, and there will be prizes all the way down to 10th spot, so just stay in it, don't quit. I have realized that some drivers have not competed, and that's called quitting, and that's not something that we smile upon. We frown upon that. No matter where you think you're going to be, you still should have stayed in it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you know right now, according to the points, guess why Ben is in 9th? And likely because Cornbread is here today, he will surpass him, putting him in 10th. King Reem is also here. Depending on how many points he gets between now and the next race, he also will come up to that spot and likely be in a position to get a prize from the series. Razgriz, guess why Ben, Chaos Druid have not seen them, and yet they've given up. Just because you don't get the main prize doesn't mean that you let your prize just go down the sewer and not finish the race. There are all types of goodies to go around, and plus we're still going to have some good things coming up during the rest of the season. So don't be a quitter, be a winner. Chicken dinner. In the military, if you get a chicken dinner, that means your ass is out of the military. But here at Wolfpack, that means you're doing good. I make those rules. All right, where do we have this? Man, if you get the chicken dinner in the military, that means it's a wrap. You're out of there, man. I just know going through training, like you want chicken dinner? No staff sergeant. I do not want any of that. No, I don't want that paperwork, sir. Oh yeah, here we go. Still looking. This is a nice hold. It's still just on the crest of 1 second, and Hillian has just managed to barely stay in DRS detection range and have that. It would he's fallen out of it, you know, every now and then out of games, but he should be in it now. He should get that beep where he should be able to come down, and there that flag kicks over for DRS. And I haven't seen any flashing on So Fresh just yet. So explain that to us, Stinky One, Big Bird. I would have thought I've seen some recharging going on by this time, and I haven't. Got you. King Reem makes the pass on Cornbread. Go ahead. Roger that. Well, right now we got another little battle that happened right here between King Reem and Cornbread. And Racer X210 is in the pits now on Sauce, finally taking his first pit stop, I believe. Let's see what he goes on. And likely, I think I see hard tire, compound tires coming out. Or is that another set of softs? Oh, that is another set of softs. Another set of softs. How? That is nice. And that is a nice livery, Racer X210. Nice livery right there. Alright, King Reem now more than a second out, so will not have any DRS right there, and he's going to come out of this turn a little slow and have a couple of tenths added on top of that already. Here goes Hillian on So Fresh, and he makes it happen in this turn. We're going to see if So Fresh is going to battle it back. Going to try to go on the inside right here, puts his nose out there. It's not going to work at this point in time. We're going to see if it's going to happen again, but these two right here have been swapping positions. We're going to see how long that's going to last. Now, remember, Stinky One, Big Bird, Oracle, Helicopter in the Sky told you when it comes down to about 22 laps, these guys are going to really start being in a free-for-all point of time. Now, whether they do it, I don't know. I don't know if they're actually going to battle it out, but they will be in the realm past the water tower of it's time to get it on, sir. Put your dukes up. Meet me at high noon 12 in the center town. I'm telling you, it's going down. So Fresh being very close. Alien type shit right there on his Halo. He's on it. Third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth, and seventh. This is not going to happen right here. Of course, it's going to have to come on the brakes. This is not a good place to pass unless the driver in front of you is just obnoxiously slow. And even then, it can be dangerous. I can't stand people that drive in the far left fast lane and drive the damn speed limit. You want to do the speed limit, you get over far right or the middle lane. The left lane is for people who want to take a chance on getting tickets and getting to where they're going comfortably. It gives me fucking anxiety when I have people driving 65 mile an hour in the far left lane. It's medically hazardous for me. Don't do it. Just don't do it. There's plenty of lanes that you can do 65 and under in. Don't do it in the far left lane, please. God damn it. How do you feel about that, Sneaky One? Far left lane people driving 65 mile an hour. Oh my gosh. You know what else I can't stand? I can't stand that compounded with somebody in a Porsche or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini in the far fucking, oh my gosh. I'm like, I'm going to report your ass to Porsche and let them know that they built a race-inspired car and you're driving it like a Hyundai Accent. I'm going to report your ass. I'm telling you. I'm going to start reporting these people. I know if I report you to Ferrari, they may do something. You own their car and you really don't own it. Shit like that happens for real at Ferrari. Be careful when you buy a Ferrari. They'll send you a cease and desist letter for shit you paying for. Damn shame. Here we are, So Fresh. Ooh, some smoke in the fire. Let's go. Let's go. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen right here. Now I would like to say S450 Rider in 5th place. Stinky One, what is going on? It just seems like S450's been having a struggling time since mid-season. It's almost Aston Martin like. What do you think's taking place right here? Oh yeah, that's true. He's wearing thin. That is true. He's burning at both ends of the wick. That's yeah. Especially with the circuits probably not aligning. It might be a little bit different if the circuits aligned and he was double racing the same circuit. That might actually be a benefit to him. Yeah, the circuits are not aligned between DZP and Wolfpack, so with that, he is playing Iron Man. In football, we call it Iron Man. You play offense and you play defense, and that is what S450 Rider is doing. So commending to him for at least showing up consistently and being a damn good driver, especially when it comes to etiquette on the track. You won't find anybody as good as that right now in this series, I'll tell you that. Okay. Holy shit, for real? This is the first time ever. There's 0? So I'm gonna call it. Somebody's gonna get a penalty. I think I'm going to call it on King Reem. I'm gonna call a penalty on King Reem. I'm going for a penalty on King Reem. How many warnings do we have out there? Okay, a lot of them at 2. I'm gonna go at King Reem because right now he's hot. Not surprised right there, especially with Paul. Not surprised. King Ream's like in the hunt. I'm going to say that he gets a little aggressive, maybe clips a corner or so, and he's going to get that first penalty. Racer X210 is in the pits again. Racer X210 retired from the session. DNF, what? Damn. It is so fresh, trying to make it happen, and damn it. Yeah, they're fighting now. Now, you did say at 22 laps, again, the Oracle calls it. These two are about to go at it for real right now. They've taken the gloves off. They've taken their shirt off. They've even taken their shoes off. They've gotten in the grass, and it is time to scrap. Let's go. So fresh, are you going to be able to come back, or are you going to take that type of shit? Are you going to take that type of shit, man? Caution flag in section 1, sector 1. It was gone, and now it's back again. So we might have a situation going over there, but this right here is too good to leave. Anything can happen at any given time. I want to give these drivers their time to shine. And let's see what So Fresh can get done right here. Let's see if he probably should have got on the accelerator a little bit sooner, in my opinion, but played it safe, not wanting to run into the other driver. A chance I would have taken, and that's why I don't race in the Racer Series, because those are chances I take, and likely, you know, I want my family to like me and love me a little bit longer than that. So I stay out of this. Every now and then when the season go, after they finish a race, I might let them race with me, and they see why. This is why Jay Wolfpack don't race, bro. This is why he don't do it. So glad he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it when it doesn't count most. Yes, I consider you all in everything you do. That's the issue. There it is. Stinky One calling it right there. Getting faster, but hey, oh, here we go. DRS flap is cracked open, and it's gonna happen. Hillian So Fresh is gonna get this back, and it says goodbye, Hill. Climb that mountain and see what time of mountain climber you are. Let's see what Hillian's gonna do. A bit wide there. So Fresh might actually try to seal the deal this time around, having 4 more laps to go. Has just a little bit of runway room if anything else happens, but he won't have much. He will not have much. Hillian right now in the chase. 0.6 seconds behind. Sean out there living his best life. Let's just take a look, a little peep in on him. Still driving very competitively on the hard compound tires, I believe. Oh, Hillian race control. 3-second time penalty. It was Hillian. Oh my gosh, big burst. Stinky One, Oracle in the sky calls it, and there is the jinx. And right there, it happens in the most critical battle that we have now on track. 2 drivers that have been changing positions back and forth has now given So Fresh a little bit of insurance, because there has not been a 3-second gap between these drivers since they've been fighting. Hill is in the rear of this section, and if he gets in front, he'll have to gap So Fresh by 3 seconds. And how coincidental is this to collect 3rd place on the podium? Holy wowzers. On merit in the slip, not going to happen by that turn. Now So Fresh might. Do you think So Fresh at this point in time feels a little bit more relieved, maybe drives a little bit more free, less stressful right there, Stinky One, or is the stress still the same? Oh my goodness. Ah, very good. Very, very good. Very good analytics right there. Right, then you're back in the same pot. Okay, there it is. And now Hillian is under pressure to try to create that 3-second gap. So 3-second gap could come to 6 seconds if he's not careful. Now he is going to be pressing, so it will not be out of the question with 3 more laps left that he could possibly get another penalty. So he's got to be very careful, but he's got to be very aggressively holding this, or else he's off the podium, and I know he wants that podium finish. So what do you think's going through Hillian's mind at this point in time, Sticky One? We got something going on down here with Cornbread. Yes, oh, 0.2 seconds. Cornbread looking for a pass on King Ream to possibly happen. Well within DRS range. Can he hold it? Already through the detection zone there. We're gonna see what happens when he's able to kick that into gear. Uh, Fly 0.5 seconds. Will he hold it? Oh, So Fresh right now. So Fresh getting that back from Hill, and there it is. Oh, Hill's defending, and there it is. We got a caution. Caution flag. Where is it? It is gone. Hillian right there. 3-second time penalty. So Fresh goes back through. We didn't think we would see that coming, but indeed he did make it happen. Now Hillian's underneath more pressure because not only does he get the 3-second gap, now he's all wiry supreme. 3-second time penalty. Yikes. But having the gap he has on So Fresh is a little bit of insurance, a little bit reassurance that he should be okay. Don't collect too many of those. Right now, So Fresh is in a battle with Hillian, and that also may be helping him. But right now, So Fresh just put more than a second out on Hill, man. So what do you see right there happening? Oh, shit. Is Hill under attack by S450? Oh, my gosh. S450 coming into the foe right here on medium compound tires. What is it? Wiry is on hard. So Fresh is on mediums as well. So I don't know. Do you think? Nah, there's not enough time. The most he can probably get is probably 4th position. Maybe. Nah, he could get 4th position. Here he goes. He's gonna make his move on Hill. Hill's gonna hey, good job, gentlemen. Like right there, moving over, knowing he doesn't have the S450, going up to 4th place. Going up to 4th place. Now would be trying to get So Fresh in his sights to collect a podium toward the end of the race, which we're embarking on the final lap coming up. This right here could get interesting. Let's see what S450 can do here. Yeah, a bit of it. Don't say that word too many times. Christian Horner said it like 3 times in 2021 when the scandal happened with Stinky One. Be careful, you're going to get there. You're going to gaslight people in the chat, man. No miracles. Oh, Candyman. Candyman just popped up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Stinky One has come with his sinisterism today. He's jinxed the grid for at least 2 drivers to get penalties, and then he just said miracle. People in the damn YouTube chat are going crazy right now. All right, let's see what's going to happen. So Fresh, definitely 2 seconds out. Coming up on that final lap. This is going to be rough. He's going to have to put together fucking a hell of a lap to make this happen. And still no penalty from So Fresh, so that's the only thing that could likely happen. It may even gift him, but how many warnings does So Fresh have? Is it 2? Is it still 2 for him as well? It's 2. All right. Yeah. Ice skates. And there you go. No DRS. There it is. There's no DRS. He's got to do it all on merit. All on merit. There's no DRS for him. Right here. Maybe, possibly, he could have played a little game to try to get a DRS on a detection zone before making that pass on Hill to at least collect that and maybe help him out, or it doesn't really, probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway. King Reem, 3-second time penalty. I called it. I got one right. King Reem, he wasn't the first, but he did get one. There it is. Oh my gosh, so what do you think? He's coming up on him right now. Yeah, he is. Nope. Here it is, Sean, not Sean. Boom! Checker flag. Wiry Supreme will be the next, collecting a 2nd place on his 2nd triumph for the race. Congratulations, Wiry Supreme. You earned it. You deserve it. Even with the time penalty, you managed to go ahead and keep that off. Keeping an 8-second gap between you and So Fresh will give you that position. You earned that position. Let me not say give you. You earned it, and you put that gap up there yourself. So Fresh getting ready to collect the 3rd place. We thought for a second the S450 might have an opportunity to get that, but just not long enough as he comes right after Ah, man, that would have been ridiculous to watch. And right here, we're going to watch Hillian come across fifth place, top five finish. Congratulations, good sir. Cornbread, the honey bun man, coming across right here. As I'm been given the name King Honey Bun Man from him. He is a king. He is a honey bun man himself, and he's going to come across here. Nice livery, by the way, to collect his sixth place. And that is a fire livery, actually. I like that livery a lot. That looks pretty damn good. These drivers do an awesome job at creating these liveries, these personal liveries, and I do appreciate the time they put into that each week to bring us something new and fresh to the grid. So we're watching. As soon as it does happen, it will happen. Every now and then we do have drivers that are a bit further behind, and we have to wait for another day or so before they cross the line to get that checkered flag. But it's worth waiting. They've driven this whole race for us. We will wait for them to pass the line. And it gives us something to look at if we could find a final battle there. If King Reem could get there, it's not going to happen. There's the line where it is. And Cornbread, bow. And King Reem, bow. And that concludes our race. They were. They were. And there it is, ladies and gents, on this Sunday. Another good race right off of the back. Wildcat gives us some fireworks, and then after that, just a few. And Sean gets another driver of the day. He will get another honey bun. This will be his third honey bun. I do believe he also collected the fastest lap as well. So that was pretty damn cool. He is the Insured Frames. Is in the chat, says Sean. Now, Sean, congratulations on the championship. Insured Frames, I did send you your invite to the race lobby as you are a green badge today. So big shout out for that. And Stinky One, Alex M says, what a race. Pressure from the start in the chat. Let me put some hearts on these chats. Appreciate you all supporting the channel. Stinky One, how do you feel about that race right there? Indeed.
So I did appreciate that strategy to try to. He did get in front of him, so he did do the job he was expecting to do. He just couldn't hold it. It was just too much pace.
And this next week will be our final race. Next week is also testing. That Sunday following testing, we will have our final race in the United States, Nevada, and it will be a qualifying round. So they will be able to qualify, bringing that in back in to see, let these drivers have a little bit more opportunity at creating their own destiny within that race. I thank you all for joining us. Big shout out to Stinky One, Oracle Big Bird in the Sky, and DZP for joining us today. We are going to switch off from the Twitch and be solely on the YouTube. We will see you all next week. Peace and love. We're out. Appreciate you, Stinky One.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll
That was
see.
a good one.
It was a good one. Good. On the YouTube, what do you think is going to happen next week with qualifying coming back in? What do you see happening next week?
I think it'll be fun because we'll see. Vegas is a very. I think it'll be a little bit harder for Sean to just run away from the rest of the drivers on that track.
Okay.
So I think there'll be more fighting there, especially with qualifying. So we'll probably have like YRE. We saw he's got good pace, so he should be able to qualify well and all that. So I think that it won't be as easy. I think as Japan felt for him. I think it'll actually be a little bit harder.
All right. Big shout out, Stinky One. I'll get with you, brother, on the other side.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, people. Another good race, another good Sunday. Sean collecting another podium. S450, I just thought he was going to get it. But big shout out to all the drivers not collecting time penalties until the almost pretty much the last quarter of that race. You all did a clean race. Unfortunate situation for Wildcat. Hopefully next week coming back to the United States, which will be a home race for many of the drivers on the grid and in Vegas, should yield that we don't have any manhole covers just popping off of the street. I think my FIA is a little bit better. It's a lot better than the Formula One FIA. So all manhole covers should be well manned. All right, no pun intended. Shout out to you all for at least joining us on this Sunday because you didn't have to and you chose to. And shout out to all the drivers who spend time week in and week out preparing to race for us all on a Sunday morning. So, you know what I say? Drink your water, take your vitamins, eat healthy, live life. It could always be worse. Sometimes it gets worse, but it could be worse. Matter of fact, it can be worse until the very last moment when you leave this earth
and then you get to the final gate, because then it's going to be down or it's going to be up. So one more time, it can get worse. So just believe that. All right, peace and love, Wolfpack out. See you for testing this week. Peace.